Hi Flosstube, my name is Kristen and this is my channel CowStitcher. This is a channel all about cross stitch, so thank you so much for joining me. I am happy to be back. It's been about 2 months since my last video. I had tried to film a video before I left for vacation with my husband in the beginning or at the end of March, but I just couldn't do it. I was so busy. My mom was coming to babysit my kids at my house, so I was like cleaning and we were grocery shopping, just getting everything ready to go so that everything was great when she got here and then we could just leave. So, but we had a great vacation. We went to Naples, Florida. My aunt lives there, and so we stayed with her and we played pickleball twice a day. Pretty much every day that we were there. We got up early every day and went to the courts before it got hot out. There's an outdoor area there, pickleball place that has 64 courts. So it was amazing. And we pretty much just played pickleball. We ate out and we relaxed, took naps every day. It was amazing. It was just what I needed. So anyway, glad to be back. I have a ton of stitching to show you since it's been 2 months. So I will just jump right in. Okay, so I just wanted to show a previous finish. This is Spring Tulips by Stitching with the Housewives. I had originally finished this on a tray, if you've seen any of my previous videos, but I had a space on my wall near my garage door that I wanted to fill. So I decided to put it on this board from Walmart. It's just like a plank board from Walmart. And yeah, this, I don't know if I said, this is by Stitching with the Housewives. It's called Spring Tulips. And it's stitched on 28 count black Jobelan. And I used all the called for colors. And I just made this bow with some lamb's ear and tulips. The tulips are from the Target dollar spot. And a covered button, so super easy finish. Okay. And I'm gonna show you, so this is my galvanized bowl that I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is what all the pillows I have in there. Some of them are new finishes and some are old. So this is what I have on my long table in my foyer. So this is by Lizzie Kate. I don't remember what it's called, but it's from the spring. It's a spring chart that has 3 different charts in it. So that's how I finished that into a pillow. And I think this is stitched on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco, and I probably used the call for colors. And then this is a previous finish. This is by Brenda Gervais from the Jelly Bean Jubilee book. And this is stitched on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco as well. I put some rickrack in there. This was when I didn't know what the heck I was doing when I was sewing. So I did the best I could. And I'm pretty sure I chose over dyed floss for this. And then this is also from the Jelly Bean Jubilee from Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread, and it's also stitched on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco. I did rickrack again, a little bit better there, and then this is the back. These are so cute. I need to finish all the other ones in that book. Okay, so some new finishes. So I stitched this last year, but I fully finished it recently. This is The Robins Are Here. Let me find the chart. I think I have it. Sorry, I have like 30 minutes till I have to go to work, so I was like throwing my stuff on my kitchen table. Okay, this is The Robins Are Here by Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread. This is adorable. This came out last year at Market, and this is my finish. So I stitched this on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco with all the called for colors, and I finished it into a pillow. And then I just sewed this rickrack along the edge. And this is the back. It's so cute. How cute is that? Okay. And then this one is, let me find the chart. This is Happy Easter from With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. This came out this year in spring, right before market. So I stitched this, oh goodness. Oh, this is stitched on the called for, which is the unmodeled side of the 36 count country mocha, vintage country mocha. So this is my finish. Look how cute. And I used all the called for colors and I stitched it. I wound up stitching this with 2 threads over 2 instead of 1 thread because I felt like the white wasn't showing up very well with just 1 thread. And I was like, I'm not filling in that entire massive bunny head and having it not show up. So anyway, and the basket handle is stitched 1 over 1. But anyway, so I stitched that with the called for colors and the called for fabric, and I finished it into a pillow with this trim from Lady Dot. It's like a vintage lace. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. And then this is the back. So I just glued some felt on there, but I love it so much. It's so cute. I just wanted to use that lace. I love it. Okay. And then I stitched, let's see, my stuff is all over the place. I stitched Spring Quaker from Primrose Cottage. And I'm not a fan of purple, so I changed my color to Ladybug from Classic Colorworks. And this is my finish. How cute is that? So I stitched this on 32 count light taupe Lugana, which is what it calls for, I believe. And I finished it into a pillow and I put rickrack in there. I followed their tutorial, which is so amazing. The Primrose Cottage has great tutorials. And then I did the opening in the back and I just glued some pink felt on there. So there's my finish and it's so cute. So happy with that. So I love my little, I love this. It's so cute. I actually bought there was a bigger version of this bowl and I bought it because I'm starting to get a lot of pillows and they're not all gonna fit. So yeah. All right. So I also, as I drop everything, I also finished, I think I forgot to bring my chart in here. I stitched this last year. It is, I think it's called Hoppy, it's the Mad for Plaid. I can't remember, maybe it's just called Happy Easter from Hands On Design. So this is my finish. I stitched this on, this is 28 count slate by Fabrics by Stephanie. I believe it's 28 count, pretty sure. And I forget what floss she calls for, but I changed it to my own over-dyed colors that I thought matched perfectly. And I finished it on this is the On the Edge board from Chantel's 141 Design Company. So I just spray painted all these pieces black in my garage and then I glued it all together. It was really, really easy to do. It's the first time I've done a finish like where you had to glue everything together. And I just put it on sticky board and then I backed it with the blue check. I think that's Chelsea's checks on sticky board. And if you guys have ever seen Lisa from Lady Huzzah on Flosstube, she comes into my work all the time. I work at Liberty Hill Needleworks in Williamsburg, Virginia. And she was so kind and gave me a little, like a Easter goodie bag. And it had this bunny in it and a carrot. And it actually had this green paper that I have in the bottom here in there. I don't know if you can see it kind of, it's in the bottom. And then she made pins for me. So she made 2 pins. So I used one of her pins and she had tied the bag with this ribbon. So I cut up the ribbon and used that for the top. So it was so nice of her. So thank you again, Lisa. And if you don't watch her, you need to go watch her Flosstube. She's amazing. But yeah, so this is my finish and I have it on washers and magnets so that I can switch it out for the rest of them. I have not done any more of these yet, but I have the Halloween one and the patriotic one, so hopefully I will be able to finish those up and leave this out all the time. So yeah, there's my finish on that one. So happy with that. Okay. And I stitched the 12 from Primrose Cottage Stitches. They have the 12 monthly minis book. So this is one of my market haul pieces that I got. And I love these, and they literally stitch up in one night. They're so fast. I love them. So Hagrid? No, sorry, my dog's over here smelling my stuff. I was able to do March and April. So here is March. And I stitched these with the called for DMC on 32 count light taupe Lugana. And I finished it with Into a Pillow. I actually bought their fabric finishing kit that they had on their Etsy shop, and because I love the backing fabrics that they had. So there's March and there's April. So there's the back. Here's the finishing kit. It's part of my haul, but I got the finishing fabric kit, and it's nice because they put it in order of month for the fabric, so January to December. And then this is the wool felt right there that I used for the back. I plan on doing all the spring months and putting them in their own separate dough bowl. So I still have to do May. So I don't know. I'll probably just do March, April, May, and then put those in a bowl, and then figure it out from there. And then do all the summer months and put those, and then switch them out for that, if you get what I'm saying. So there are those, and they're so adorable, and it was such an easy finish. I sewed these up so fast. Love it. Okay. And then I stitched rabbits by stitching with the housewives, and I forgot my chart upstairs. But this is my finish. This came out at Market as well. I stitched this on 28 count white Jobelin, and I used all the called for colors. This stitched up so fast. I love it. And I finished it on sticky board. I backed it with Chelsea's check in gray, and then there's on the back is the black Chelsea's checks. So I put the black on the back, and I'm just gonna leave that there. And then if I decide to do more of these, I can just change this part out. So, and this is the board from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, that's really cute. I love it, and it'll just sit, I'll sit it somewhere on a flat surface. So it's really cute. Okay, and then my last fully finish was, I got, as part of my market haul, I got the cookbook, and I stitched and finished Grandma Winnie's basket. I'll just try to show you that without showing the chart. So I stitched and finished that little guy right there. So cute. So here's my finish. Look how cute. I stitched this on 32 count light taupe Lugana with all the called for colors. I think it was all DMC. And I stitched this on the way to Florida in the car with my husband. It was really quick, really quick. And last night, it took me forever, but I finished it into this pillow. I have never done something this complicated before, and I am not the best sewer, but I'm trying my best. So I didn't realize they had a tutorial on how to do pretty much this whole thing, because I was looking and I didn't realize they had, wasn't sure how to put the rickrack here. So I did it a little bit differently than what they did, but it still turned out really well. And luckily I had all these fabrics at home already. So, and this is the back. I cut a hole in the back and just glued that on there. So I am so excited about this. I mean, this probably took me like 3 hours, but you know what? I'm really happy with it, and it looks amazing for my first try at this. The pom-pom was a little complicated because it's so bulky, but you know, I really, really like it. It was worth it. It's definitely worth it. So I'm all into the patriotic stitching right now. I'm very excited about that. That's my favorite. I think that's my most favorite thing to stitch. Okay, let's go on to my finishes. Okay, I need to organize a little here. I have so much stuff. I'm trying to find the one thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I finished Oh Hello, or 'Tis Spring by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. This came out right before market. Sorry, someone's calling me. Okay. And this is stitched on 36 count vintage country mocha on the mottled side. So there's my finish. I'm gonna sew this into a pillow, and I really would like to add some chenille trim around the edge. So I need to buy some more trim, but I stitched this with all the called for colors, if I didn't say that. Oh, except for the house. The house I changed the color because I didn't have the called for. I can't remember what I used. I think I might have said it in my other video, but yeah. So there's that finish. And then I stitched, while I was in Florida, from Keeper of the Pins by Brenda Gervais, With Thy Needle and Thread. I stitched this little guy back here with the tomatoes on the spool. So cute. I have the urge to do all of these, but I stitched this on this is the called for, which is 36 count vintage country mocha with the called for floss. I just have to, there are some straight pins, like straight stitches that are gonna be pins, and then a little bead at the top of each pin. I just need to add those when I'm ready to finish. I have to iron it first, but there's that. So I am definitely gonna stitch all of these at some point, and I would like to display them. I put my old hutch that I used to have behind me in my office, in my craft room, so I would like to display them on there. I would like the whole thing to be tomato themed eventually. So I stitched the Christmas church from Country Cottage Needleworks. My mom got me this subscription from Fat Quarter Shop for the charts for Christmas, so I get those every month. And I think I've shown these before, but I'll show them again. This was the first one. This was the second one. I'm gonna wait till I've done all of them to fully finish them. And these are stitched on 32 count beautiful beige. I didn't realize there was a big, I had wrinkled it, but this is the one I just finished. So cute. And it's all the called for colors, and it's on 32 count beautiful beige. This was really fast. These are so quick to do. And then part of my haul is I got the next one in the series, which is called Snow Globe. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And the next one is, I don't know if you've seen it on social media. It's called, I think it's called Christmas Bird. It is adorable. It's a pink bird. It's so cute. Okay. And then what else did I finish? Okay, this is exciting. I stitched this. We drove to Florida, so I stitched this in the car on the way home from start to finish. This is Happy Birthday America from Brenda Gervais, With Thy Needle and Thread. I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of am obsessed with Brenda Gervais. I think everyone is. But my husband got me this in like 2021 when it first came out. And of course I didn't do it, but it came with the fabric to make it into a drum, or not a drum. It's supposed to look like a birthday cake, but it's finished on like a paper box. And I have that too. My husband got me that too. So I am gonna finish it exactly like this, and I can't wait. It's funny because when I first started stitching, which for the past however many years, I've only done pretty much 32 count and 28 count. And when my husband was gonna get me this for Mother's Day, I think it was Mother's Day, I was like, don't buy the fabric for it because I don't stitch on 36 count fabric. And now 36 count is like my favorite. So I pulled from my stash and stitched this on, let's see, what is this called? Do I have it in here? I think, oh yeah, it's Biscuit from Seraphim, which I got a little piece of it off Stash Unload, but there's my finish. All the called for colors. I still have to add his little, he has like a blue bow on him around his neck. I will add that after I iron and I'm getting ready to finish it. That way it looks nice. But oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. I love it so much. So yeah, really excited about that one. It's just funny how much my tastes have changed from when I started stitching to now, because I'm obsessed with 36 count, and I stitched that one strand over 2. Okay, I think that's all my finishes, and we're gonna do whips. All right, so first whip. I'm working on, this is Spring Awakens from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This came out last year at Market. I was hoping to have this done this year, but it's not gonna happen. So I'm stitching this on Antique Lace by Seraphim, and this is all I have done. Really cute. I'm using all the called for colors too. So I will probably pull this back out next year because right now it's all patriotic for me. Okay. I am stitching, oh, this is American Welcome. Sorry, I have to pull the cover chart out because I have it all mixed up. This is American Welcome from Plum Street Samplers, and I'm stitching this with Red Poppy Craft on Instagram and Lovin' Stitchin' on Instagram and Flosstube. So Danielle and Lisa, love them. And I'm bad because I haven't really picked this up in a while. I don't know, it's big. I've been really into like small things lately, but this is what I'm stitching it on the called for fabric, and I'm using all the called for colors. The called for fabric is 36 count Old Amana by Farm Girl Dry Goods. And this is what I have so far. Adorable. I love it. It's so beautiful. So I will definitely be picking that back up. I ordered the Color and Cotton floss pack from Color and Cotton directly when they finally posted it on their website. But these are the colors from Color and Cotton. So they're really pretty. Yeah. And then it just calls for DMC. Oh, and this is the white. But yeah, then it just calls for DMC. So I have all of those, and this is the fabric. So really excited about that one. Okay. I have been working on this on and off. I don't know why. It's just like, I feel like it's taking me forever to do it. I think because it's 1/1. I'm stitching, okay, let me pull out the chart first and then I'll tell you. I have all of them in here. Where is it? Here we go. Summer Schoolhouse Series by Brenda Gervais. This is lesson number 1. So I'm stitching this on 25 count 1/1. So it is tiny. This actually calls for 28 count 1/1 on the chart, but I'm not doing that. So this is where I am so far. I'm using all the called for colors and it's gorgeous. So I really don't have that much more to do. This house took me forever. So yeah, I do love this. I would love to eventually have all of those done. Okay, and okay, sorry, someone was calling me again. I had to answer it. My next whip is Patriotic Quaker from Primrose Cottage. Love this. And I'm stitching this on 32 count light taupe Lugana. Sorry, I still have my needle in here because I was stitching on it last night at my son's baseball game, but I didn't want to take it out of the hoop. So this is where I'm at, and I'm using the called for colors, which is color and cotton. So I did a lot of the blue first and did as much as I could, and then started doing the red. But yeah. So the color and cotton is Cherry Cobbler, Old Lace, and the blue is Stargazing. These are really, really pretty colors. I love them. I really like stitching with color and cotton. Okay. And then I think that's it for my whips. Before I went on vacation, I had to bring like a million things because I was gonna get so much done, but I didn't really get that much done. But I brought 4th of July. This is something I want to stitch soon. This is the plaid all year 4th of July from Hands On Design, so I can put it on that finishing piece. And I just pulled some colors that I liked. So we'll see if they look okay. Because she calls for, what color? Oh, Cosmo Floss. That's why I didn't want to buy the Cosmo Floss. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna stitch that on this piece of 28 count Slate by Fabrics by Stephanie that I have. So I'm excited about that. Alrighty. And then I wanted to show you my market haul. So I showed you a few pieces already that I got. And then I also got Animal Crackers. This is Bobbin from Stacey Nash. I got Maggie May, so cute. I wanted to start some of these, but I didn't have time. I actually have done a lot of stuff that I got from Market so far, so I'm really happy with that. So this is not new, but I had never seen these in person, but they are the Statehood Splendor series from Thread Milk. So this is New Jersey. So I got all the states that I've lived in or we've been stationed in. So this is New Jersey. I actually kitted this. I put the floss in there because I was going to try to start this. These are tiny. They're like 3.5 by 4 inch square. So they're really tiny. So I love that. New Jersey, and then Pennsylvania. And I got Virginia, Connecticut, and Hawaii. So cute. Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the back, they're running around. Okay. And I have a pile of stuff that I have not fully finished, so I thought I would show you. And I'm just gonna go through it quickly because I have to leave in a few minutes for work. But this is February month to month from Stitching with the Housewives. This is my pile of shame. This is Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread from one of her, I can't remember the book now. It has all 4 seasons in it. I actually put it on the sticky board, but I don't know if I want to finish it like this or not. I might take this apart and make it into a pillow. We'll see. But there's that one. This is Easter Bunny Row from Bent Creek, which I think I showed last video, and I still didn't fully finish it. This is, I'm not sure what this is called. It might be called Boo to You from Shepherd's Bush. I'm gonna make that into a pillow. I can't remember who this is by, but it was a free stitch along for Halloween. If you watch any of my previous videos, it's in there. This is from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, part of one of their charts. I didn't finish it, so I'm just gonna make that into an ornament. This is from With Thy Needle and Thread from this winter book. I can't remember what that's called right now. It's the Snowball, I think. There's the snowman. This is Stitching with the Housewives. This is Heart and Hand. This is Hands-on Design. This is also Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread from the Snowball book. This was something from the Stitch, what is it called? Friend Stitch from, I think it's from Heart and Hand and Bent Creek, I think. I can't remember, but yeah. This is Stitching with the Housewives. This is Blackberry Lane. This is Primrose Cottage. This was a freebie. This is Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This is Prairie Schooler. Love this. I'm definitely gonna finish this year before Christmas. This is the September Truckin' Along from Stitching with the Housewives. This is Primrose Cottage from their Halloween book. This is Little House Needleworks. This is Stitching with the Housewives July month to month. There's the small. This is Primrose Cottage. This is Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This is also Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This is, I'm not sure, this is someone on Etsy, but it's the, Hagrid, stop running around. The Oogie Boogie Man from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a freebie from Hands-on Design. Need to make that into a pillow. This is Stitching with the Housewives. This is Heart and Hand, Halloween Tiny Town. And these are all Heart and Hand. I've done all of her little patriotic ones. Those are all gonna be pillows. I just need to do those. This is the September month to month from Stitching with the Housewives. There's the small. This is the freebie from Stitching with the Housewives. This is Primrose Cottage from their Halloween book. This is Heart and Hand, and this is the last one. So yeah, I have a lot of finishing to do. It's awful, isn't it? It's so bad. Oh my gosh, I really should just, need to sit down and just do it. Just hate doing it. All right, well, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And I will hopefully be back in about a month. We'll see. I have to run to work now. I'm running a little late. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your day and has a lot of stitchy time. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.